Let us begin with the poem Coromandel Fishers. So this is the poem written by Sarojini Naidu about related to the fishermen's. So now that word Coromandel. Coromandel is a southern eastern coastal area, and that is the place where how the fisherman's life that has to be explained through this poem by Sarojini Naidu. So now let us begin with the poem Coromandel Fishers. Rise, brother, rise, the waking skies pray to the morning light. The wind lies asleep in the arm of the dawn like the child that has cried all the night. Comes, let us gather our nets from the shore and set our catamarans free to capture the leaves wealthy of the tide, for we are the king of the sea. So let us we discuss this stanza, and afterwards we go through another stanza by line. Rise, brother, rise, the waking skies pray to the morning light. It means that the waking sky, that means the sky's time early morning, addressed to raise the morning light as the brothers and the played them to rise from their sleep. तर फिशरमॅन उठा, आकाश रात्रीच्या वेळेस झोपी गेलेले होतं, जागा झालेला आहे, आता तुम्ही उठा आणि कामाला लागा. The wind lies asleep in the arms of the dawn like a child that has cried all the night. The wind that has been howling throughout the night now lies asleep in the arms of the dawn like a child that has cried all the night. सकाळचा वारा सुद्धा झोपलेला होता पहाटेच्या कुशीत. एखाद्या लहान मूल जसं रात्रभर रडत असतं आणि सकाळच्या वेळेस पहाटेच्या वेळेस एकदम शांतपणे झोपलं, तशाच पद्धतीने वारासुद्धा हा पहाटेच्या कुशीत झोपून गेलेला. कम, लेट्स अस गॅदर अवर नेट फ्रॉम द शोअर अँड सेट अवर catamarans free. At the same time, the fishermen of the Coromandel coastal called one another to gather their nets free from shore and set their catamarans, sailing boats, free. म्हणजेच काठापासून ज्या बांधलेल्या बोट आहेत त्या तिथून सोडा आणि समुद्रामध्ये घेऊन चला. To capture the leaves wealthy of the tide, for we are the kings of the seas. They proclaim themselves the kings of the seas and encourage one another that they will capture the siege, the big catches of the fish provided by the tide. कवयित्री इथं कोळीला सांगतो की बोट आणा, मासे जे इथं जमा झालेले ते आणा आणि ते समुद्रात आपण आणण्यासाठी आपले जे काम आहे ते पूर्ण करूयात. So in this stanza, so there are the poetess has to be addressed to that we have to be wake up early and we take our work in time. No longer delays, let us hasty aways in the track of the seagull's call. So for the fishermen tell among themselves that they should not delay, and instead they must follow the fielding along the tracks, the path shown by the call, flying the seagulls toward the seas. तर सकाळ झालेली आहे आणि त्यांचे बंधू साथीदार सुद्धा तिथं आले. आता उठलं, लवकरच आपण कामाला लागणं गरजेचं आहे. The sea is our mother, the cloud is our brothers, the waves are our comrade all. The fisherman's has to be told here. Sea is our mother, cloud is our brother, and waves are our comrade companions. समुद्र देवता मध्ये त्यांनी वर्णन केलंय. सी ही आपली आई आहे, क्लाउड ही आपली ब्रदर आहे, वेव्स हे आपले साथीदार कॉम्रेड्स आहेत. What though we toss at the fall of the sun's where hands of the sea gods drive? The fishermen wonder that the sunset could end up anyways, that sea gods drive them, yet they are sure that they are the gods amidst. It means that समुद्र जिथं आपल्याला जर परतायला उशीर झाला आणि परतायला उशीर झाला तर त्यावेळेस समुद्र देवता आपल्याला जिथं घेऊन जाईल तिथं आपण जायचं आहे. He who hold the storm by hairs will hide his best our lives. So it sure that the God aims to control the storm as per their whims will safeguard their lives. म्हणजे त्यांच्या हृदयामध्ये आपल्याला सुरक्षित ठेवेल अशा पद्धतीने समुद्र देवता आपली काळजी घेऊ शकतात. Sweetest is the shade of coconut glade and the scent of the mango groves. According to the fisherman, landscape has behind the sweet, given a great pleasure with its open space in the shades of coconut trees and pleasant smell among the cluster of mango trees. And म्हणजेच तर तिथं त्या फुल नाईट मूनमध्ये लाईटमध्ये आपल्याला त्या शेडमध्ये अशा स्वीट असा वास कोकोनट लेस आणि मँगो ग्रोथचा आपल्याला येतो. अँड स्वीट्स आर द सँड द फुल ओ द मून विथ द साऊंड ऑफ द व्हॉइस वी लव. जस्ट sweet are the sand during the full moon nights and familiar voice on the shore which love very much. तर आपल्याला समुद्राचा जो तिथला वाळूचा फुल नाईटमध्ये जो व्हॉइस आवाज आपल्याला तिथं चांगल्या पद्धतीने येऊ शकतो. But the sweeter, O brothers, the kiss, the spray of dance with the white foam's glees. तर yet for the fisherman press the waves and touches and then tightly and dance on the foam of delight are far the sweeter. समुद्राच्या लाटांमुळे निर्माण होणारा पाण्याचा थेंब आपल्यावरती जेव्हा येतो त्याचा आनंद हा फार महत्त्वाचा. रो ब्रदर्स रो टू द एज ऑफ द वर्ज where the low skies met with the seas. So they pleaded to one another, row their catamarans and the edge of the horizon where the sky meet the seas. तर ज्या ठिकाणी आकाश आणि समुद्र जोडले गेलेले असतात अशा ठिकाणाला स्थितीज म्हणतात आणि तिथपर्यंत तुम्ही जा असं इथं कवयित्री त्या फिशरमॅनला सांगताना दिसत आहेत. सो नाव दिस इज द पोएम ऑफ Sarojini Naidu written by about the particularly Coromandel fishes. How many stanzas in this poem? The stanzas are 1, 2 and 3. How many lines there are in the poem? Near about 12 lines in this poem are there. Rhyming scheme of this poem is AB, AB. So now look at here. L, L, S, S. L for A, L for A, B, B. The rhyming scheme of this whole poem is AB, AB. So there are many figures of speech are there in this poem. So here like The simile and comparison also there. And also, walking guys pray to the morning light. So there is the personification, unanimated things given the quality of human beings. So that is an example of personification here. So there are many more figures of speech in this poem have. So now let us discuss with the appreciation of this poem with the help of that stanza. So title of the poem, Coromandel Fisher. The title of the poem is Coromandel Fisher. The author. This poem is written by Sarojini Naidu, who is called Nightingale of India. Rhyming scheme of the poem. The rhyming scheme of the poem is AB AB. Favorite line. My favorite lines are He who hold the storm in there by the hair, I'd protect the breast our lives. In this line, we see that fishermen put their absolute faith of the sea god, but sweeter our brother kiss of the spray and dance wild foam gee. The lines tell us that the fishermen spray of waves that touches them lightly and dance of the foam in the light delight are the far sweeter than anything else. So now the central idea of this poem. The central idea of this poem is that when human beings come together for common purpose, no forces diversity can block their ways. They could be rise or risk of any challenging enterprise, but human progress depends on the facing their courageousness. Figures of speech, simile metaphor. In this line, the wild wind lies asleep in the arm of the down like the child that has the cried all the night. The wind compared to the child explicit using the word like metaphor. The sea is our mother. This line. And cloud is brother, waves are compared all that are compared the mother implicit without using as or like. That is an example of metaphor. Special feature of this poem. This is the didactic Updeshwar poem. Didactic poems is an instructive one. It has the aim and imparting certain advice or some moral principle. When we are come together for the common purpose and put our faith in God, we can accomplish great things. This is the moral principle of this poem. Why I like this poem? I like this poem because it imparts a very positive message. It says that if we trust God and do our work promptly, the success is ours. That is what the kind of the appreciation of this poem, that you have to be particularly read and write that. There are some questions in a workshop. How many stanzas there are in the poem? There are 3 stanzas. How many lines there are in the poem? 12. List the rhyming words in each stanza. So light, night, freeze, seas, call all, drive, leaves, grow, boy, love, geese, sea. That is the rhyming words. Rhyming scheme is AB, AB in this poem. You know that many poems have the rhyming words and rhyming end of the lines each stanza. Pattern of rhyming usually shows the help of small letters A, B, C, and the pattern rhyming is known as rhyming scheme, and that is the rhyming scheme A, B, A, B. We have to be verified in this particular poem. So what do the following expression refer to? Write in the words and phrase. Leaping wealth of the tide, fish, king of the sea, fishermen at all the fall, the sun at the sunset, at the edge of the verge horizons. Catch the pace, the wind down sea clouds and waves. The winds became the child, down the mother holding. See that mother, cloud brother, waves comrades. Find and write the line of the poem that refers to early morning. Rise, brother, rise. Waking skies praise to the morning light. Evening. What though it was the falls and the sunset where the land and sea got rains. Full moonlight. And the sweets are the sand at the full O moon with the sound of the voice we love. That's are the some lines are related to that. What are the lines? Shows that the fishermen are not afraid of the sea of drowning. He who hold the storm here will is the best our lives. So that is what about particularly. In the last stanza, two lines are the on the landscape and two lines are the seascape, which are the copied from the poem. From the landscape we discuss. Sweetest are the shade and the coconut glade, and the scent are the mango groves, and sweet are the sand that oh full, oh moon with the sound, with voice we love, and sky caps. But sweeter, O brother, to kiss and spread the dance, O wild, the poem glee. Rise, brother, rise, row, brother, row, to edge and verge, where the low sky met with the seas. So that's what the particularly lines are this, and the remaining workshop you will be do by your own. Thank you.